The Galactic Dominion prided itself on perfect peace. No guns, no kinetic weapons, no projectiles of any kind. Civilization means control, they declared. Instead, wars were fought with approved energy shields, controlled lasers, and stun pulses, never anything that could penetrate armor. At least, that was how it used to be, until humanity arrived. Anna tightened the carbon fiber bowstring, her fingers steady even though her heart pounded like a war drum. She peeked over the jagged rock where she hid, watching a formation of armored Corthian soldiers patrolled the canyon below. Beside her, Adam pulled an arrow from a quiver strapped to his back. Its steel head glinted sharp enough to slice through Dominion armor like butter. 5 squads, Adam murmured. Same as last night. Anna smirked. Perfect. I needed target practice. The 2 humans, Earth's first explorers into Dominion space, hadn't expected hostility. They'd arrived with open hands, hoping for diplomacy. But humanity's first contact went wrong the moment that Dominion scanned their weapons. Primitive kinetic tools violate accords. The alien commander barked. All who wield them must be detained, their guns, bullets, explosive rounds confiscated instantly. But no one noticed their bows. Dominion scanners registered them as sporting equipment, too outdated to matter. That was the Dominion's first mistake. Months later, both Anna and Adam were fugitives, fighting a silent war on an alien world. Anna inhaled slowly, then threw an arrow streaked down like silent death that it pierced the Corthian captain's chestplate. The alien dropped, emitting a gurgling static scream. The patrol scrambled, confused, terrified. They fired stun rays wildly into the canyon walls. Adam loosed 3 arrows in rapid succession. Thwip, 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 finding a mark in an exposed seam, visor joint, or throat gap. The Dominion had shields against light, plasma, and heat, but not against steel, not against gravity, and certainly not against a human pulling 120 pounds of draw force. The survivors fled, screeching into comlinks. Humans, monsters penetrated armor, unregistered weapons. Anna lowered her bow. I almost feel sorry for them. Adam grinned coldly. I don't. Why, humans' 1 Dominion strategy division was in panic. General Exertal smashed his clawed fists on the tactical table. Explain how primitive tools are defeating elite soldiers. A trembling analyst displayed a hologram of a bow. It uses muscle power to accelerate a projectile made of actual metal. But shields block energy, not matter. General Exertal stared in stunned silence. Humans used physics against a galaxy that had forgotten what physics could do. Meanwhile, Anna and Adam huddled inside a dusty cave, checking maps projected from their wrist tablets. There's a settlement 3 kilometers north, Adam said. Slaves, mostly. Dominion outpost controls them. Anna's eyes hardened. Then we're breaking it. They moved at night, blending into shadows. Even Dominion drones couldn't detect them. Bows made no heat signature. When dawn crested over the horizon, the 2 crouched atop a ridge overlooking the outpost. Electric fences, guard towers, armored troops, 50 soldiers, Adam counted, and a shield generator. Anna smirked. We've taken worse odds. The outpost siege. The first arrow flew straight into the generator's cooling port, an absurdly vulnerable target. Blue sparks burst as its shield field collapsed with a shriek. Sirens wailed. Patrols stormed forward, firing bright stun beams. Humans answered with silent steel. Tower gunners aimed down. Adam fired an arrow that curved through air and slammed into an energy pack. Explosion engulfed the platform. Soldiers rushed. Anna leapt into melee. Her bow became a staff, striking throats and helmets while she fired arrows point blank into armor seams. The aliens quickly realized energy blasts were useless. Humans dodged too fast. They switched to shock batons. That was their second mistake. A baton swing caught Anna's shoulder. She stumbled. Adam's roar carried across the battlefield. He raised a special arrow, thick, triangular head, then released with brutal force. It punched through a heavy trooper's chestplate and pinned him to a wall like a mounted insect. Don't touch her, Adam growled. Hope for the enslaved. With defenses collapsing, terrified civilians peeked from their furred alien species, trembling in disbelief. Are you here to rescue us? One whispered. Anna nodded. You're free now. Stay behind us. The aliens stared at the humans not as monsters, but as saviors. Word of the steel-armed terrors spread like wildfire. In the capital, the Dominion Council convened an emergency session. A projection appeared of Anna drawing her bow, a piercing arrow gleaming. She looked like a huntress goddess from a forgotten age. Humans are an existential threat, screamed a counselor. No, another said, trembling. They are a reminder. We grew weak. The final stander, full Dominion strike force descended on the Canuna 100 troops, heavy mechs, and drones. Anna and Adam stood between them and the freed civilians. Anna whispered, "This might be it." Adam squeezed her hand. "Then we make it legendary." Lasers rained down. Humans moved like flowing shadows, rolling, firing, sprinting. Arrows shattered visors, severed cables, jammed joints. A mech stomped forward. Adam launched an armor breaker, tungsten shaft, explosive tip. It burrowed into the walking tank's power core. Boom, scrap metal flew like fireworks. Anna sprinted up a ridge, firing faster than the drones could track. One drone clipped her arm. Blood flowed. Adam raced toward her, but she stood tall, drawing her last arrow. Her voice thundered across the battlefield. "You outlawed guns. You forgot the oldest weapons." She fired straight through the commander's skull. He collapsed, lifeless. The strike force panicked and retreated. Humans had won. Legacy of Dominion reports described the battle in fearful reverence. Arrows that outran sensors, warriors who needed no tech to kill. A species too stubborn to obey impossible rules. Liberated civilians knelt before Anna and Adam. "You brought us hope," one said. Adam shook his head. "We brought you yourselves. Stand, fight, live." Anna smiled proudly. "We're just human." And across the galaxy, the legend spread. Humans came with steel and muscle, and pierced a civilization's arrogance. Because when you try to control violence, you forget the most dangerous weapon ever forged: human resolve.